Oh gosh. Hello everybody. How's everyone doing? So I just kind of wanted to do a little chill stream here. I ain't trying to do anything crazy right now. So if you guys came for that screaming, breaking stuff, etc., it ain't gonna happen this stream. Sorry to disappoint you. Instead, we're just gonna be talking. To be honest, I was kind of bored with what I was doing anyways. Today's just been kind of a weird, lazy day, I guess. I don't know how to really explain it. But anyways, we're going to talk about some updates on the podcast, and as well as just some boring old talk, Just have some fun, chill out with your boy Ghostly. And yeah, I would do a Half-Life stream right now, but I'm not going to do it right now. I'm just not in the mood to play anything. I just wanted to have fun, chat, and, I feel like we haven't done this for a little bit with the lives. Because as you guys know, I love live streaming. I really do. Like, live streaming is probably, matter of fact, I know it is. I enjoy live streaming more than I do short form content, and more than I do, regular videos, yeah. Because, like I said before, guys, I know you guys don't see like any of the fancy edits or anything in my videos, but they do take a lot of time to edit. And maybe it's just because I suck at editing. I don't know. Or editing. Jeez. But, I'm not going to try to fucking spend like hours and hours and hours to cut corners on editing, I'm just going to do it how I usually do it until eventually I can hopefully get better at it or find a better way to do my editing, should I say. Anyways, let's get started here, shall we? So the first little update I wanted to give you is we do have episode 7 filmed. It is filmed. Planning on uploading it eventually, like the rest of the episodes. And, I do apologize in advance for slacking on the uploads and just not being very active at all. Every time I look at my channel, I'm constantly always losing a couple subscribers every time, I take like a couple week break or something, and it's like, oh my god. Not only that, but it's like, how can I explain it? The way my channel is right now is it's what anybody would call basically a dead channel. Now, when I say a dead channel, I'm not talking about views, I'm not talking about subscribers. Now, that that is in fact, part of the whole dead channel thing, but that's not what I'm talking about in particular. What I'm talking about with the dead channel thing is I'm just solely talking about like how the algorithm works with YouTube. And right now, my channel is a part of that algorithm where it's just not getting in people's inboxes, I'm assuming, and it's just not going to be getting in like the home pages of people's YouTube and stuff, so it's going to be hard to get my channel back, from this dead status it's stuck in right now. And that's what's been really demotivating me to start uploading again and start doing daily videos and all that, which unfortunately I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue daily videos like I used to. I can't keep up. I really can't. I mean, I could do short form content maybe daily, but even then that's a stretch, dude. It really is. So, that's been really demotivating me on, not uploading everything. What's up, Spectral? How you doing? It's been a little while. But yeah, it really demotivates me. I hate how the algorithm is set against you on YouTube. Like, every chance you just, upload, it just fucking pounds you down. Like, oh my god, you're not Mr. Beast. Why should we show your video off? And it's like, dude, come on, man. But yeah, that's the main reason why I just haven't been on top of my game recently. It's just lack of enthusiasm, I guess, and just other shit going on in my life. It sucks, but playing Shadow of War right now? Damn! Honestly, I was wanting to play some Shadow of War, but I've already put like almost 12 hours into it in the past like couple days, and it's just ridiculous. Ridiculous, ridiculous. Um, what was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, yeah. But yeah, I am planning on trying to get some videos out soon. My plan is, and, I got a million videos in the fucking works right now. Like, there's so much shit. But I really, and I know I've said this a million times before, and I probably said it on episode 7 or 6, but I really want to start doing, commentating. Yeah, fuck, I can't even speak. Oh my god. Commentating videos. Kind of like the old school days of YouTube, because I recently came across this channel. Now, I'm sure everybody knows who Wings of Redemption is. If you don't, basically lolcow, old YouTube COD dude who raged, blah, blah, blah. But I recently found a channel of, like, his archive channel, okay? It has, like, a lot of good videos, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 3, freaking Fallout New Vegas playthroughs, all kinds of stuff, and just seeing those, like, commentary videos from back in the day, it really makes me want to start doing that. It really does, because at the end of the day, that's perfect type of content for me. It really is. The only problem I've had in the recent, like, year or so, or even 2, well, no, it was just been, like, a year, of doing these types of videos, is I didn't have any games to do so, because recently, well, when I say recently, I mean the past like 7-8 months, I've had this like messed up setup where I can't really film from my capture card on the console. So, and as you guys know, I'm a console gamer. I don't really play PC games, and the only PC games at the time I played was Lethal Company and Gmod. Now, don't get me wrong. Gmod, Lethal Company, great games, okay? Great games. But, they're not good games for commentary videos, okay? They just ain't. I don't know who wants to see me just spawning in NPCs and Gmod, and I don't know who would watch like a freaking Lethal Company video where I'm just running around a facility for like 15 minutes without seeing anything. So, I needed some games, okay? And recently, obviously, I've been playing, well, not recently, I guess, but a couple weeks ago, I was playing the ever-living shit out of Left 4 Dead 2. So that's a decent video to make commentary videos on, but I was like, I don't know. It's not necessarily the best game to make commentary videos on. So then I started, scouting out some PC games to play for the channel, and one of the games is like Call of Duty, basically, but it's called Brink, and I recently played it. Now, there are some issues with this game on PC from the 360 version, but they're bearable, okay? Like, there are some frame drops, there is some, like, problems with the controls for me, and there is some problems with the, windowed mode, so I don't know how that's gonna work. I really don't. But as long as it records and looks fine, I'll play the ever-living shit out of that game, okay? And there's a couple more games I do want to try out. Like, I recently been talking about, well, actually not been talking about it, but I've been recently thinking about it. I've been really wanting to play some Souls-like games for the channel, And I obviously went and played Dark Souls 1, finished it 100%, it did all that. I'm in the progress of working on 2, but I don't want to film that. And at this point, the only games like Souls-like I got on PC right now is Remnant 1 and Neo, the Complete Edition. The first game, at least. But I've heard some problems with it, like with the controller support, but I'm willing to give it a try, I'm not going to be able to play that game on keyboard and mouse, I'll tell you that right now, but if the controller support works half-ass, I'll do it. So I could use those games for streams and commentaries and all that, because I want to start streaming more regular, like gameplay streams. So I do want to try to do that too, because like I said, it's just, making the videos takes way too long. Like, put it in perspective like this, right? I could film, I could film 4 3-hour streams instead of editing like an hour-long video. I mean, doesn't that sound better? Doesn't that sound like more content? Doesn't that sound easier? It's like, it's too much of a hassle. It really is. I'm not saying I'm gonna stop doing them. It's just, if you really put it in perspective, streaming is better. It's a lot easier. You can take clips out of your stream if you need to, and yeah, that's that. Okay. So enough of the commentary stuff, because you know it's gonna come eventually, just not right now. Well, no, I can't say that. I might actually put that first priority after I upload some things. So just to try it out. Okay. Let's see. I didn't really plan this stream out in advance. I mean, I have a little script here, but not a whole lot. Okay. Let's see. That's done. Oh, yes. This one's very exciting. So, as you guys know, we finished episode 7 not too long ago of the Real Gamers podcast. And without the live streams, okay, let's just take the Real Gamers podcast live streams out of the equation, right? We've done 7 episodes, which is great, don't get me wrong. I mean, especially some of them being like 2, almost 3 hours long. But I don't know how long it's been since we started it, but it's at least been a year. And I'm not saying that's bad, like I said. I'm not saying it's bad at all. But I would like to start doing them more often. But I don't really like doing these live episodes alone. So, I'm planning on, I talked about this in, I think, the last live, or maybe the live before that. I really want to start scouting out some talent. Since April? Well, almost been a year then, but still. I would like to start scouting out some talent. And I don't know how I'm going to scout that talent, okay? Because, to be honest, there's not a fucking website you can go to. I'm not going to go fucking asking Twitter, I want some podcast guests, because that's just going to be a fucking fail. But, we found James. James is a really chill person, really funny, really chill, really nice. Really nice guy. We found him off Lethal Company. Now, to be honest, the game's fucking dead right now, but there are still some nice people in there. I'm not saying there's a whole lot, but outside of the trolls, the hackers, and the modders, there is some nice people still playing the game. I would like to go and try to hopefully find talent. Now, I'm not going to approach people like in the Squid Game salesman approach, where I'm just going to walk up to him and say, "Hello, sir," and do some fucking introduction. I that just sounds weird, but somehow I need to casually scout out talent. Because at the end of the day, I'm not, this is totally free, It's all about just enjoying making this content and, possibly one day becoming popular. I don't fucking know. When I say popular, I'm not talking a fucking million subs, but you know what I mean, 10k subs or something stupid. And I started questioning myself. I was like, so if I'm looking for talent, I can't just fucking recruit anybody, right? Because, you gotta realize, the main reason why I'm getting these people for the podcast, guests, or just members who are going to be throughout the episodes, half and half of the time, is mainly to, for one, we need at least, when I think about the future of the podcast, if it ever did become successful, I would really want, at the most, 4 people on an episode at a time. But for the most part, the more realistic number I could see probably is 3 people on at a time, which is totally fine. And, me and Spectral's dynamic, as a duo, is pretty good. We do good on our own, but I do feel like after a while, after fucking an hour and 30 minutes, however, 3-hour podcast, we start to lose our energy, lose our fucking voices, because, it's just us bantering back and forth. We need somebody to kind of fill in the gaps of the quietness, add some extra shit to it, and do all that. So, we definitely need a third person, but I would like to get 4 people, or, well, a 4th person at least. And, I want to try to find some extras as well, so, not only do I need, 2 extra people, but I'd like to get more than that. But the main thing I was trying to make my point, though, is we need new dynamics to the podcast, right? You got Spectral over here. He's willing to roast anyone. He's got his honest opinions. He's basically, how can I put it? I don't know. I'm trying to think of a podcast to compare our dynamics to, but I know this is fucking cringe, but I'm just gonna compare it to fucking Locale. Okay, whatever. Locale Live. So he's basically the Wings of Redemption, I guess. And I guess I would be considered either the fucking Bliggy or the Keemstar at this. Well, I guess Keemstar. Yeah, I mean I'm the fucking owner, I guess. Oh, I just exposed the shit out of someone yesterday. Did I not get a notification in my shorts? Question mark. Wait, hold up. I gotta make sure I did not miss a notification because I have not been on YouTube for a minute. No, the comments look fine. Okay, well, I don't see. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, hold up. Okay, no. Okay, I thought for a second something new happened to Shorts. Anyways, you can either explain that to me later on, or you could tell me in the comments. But I'm gonna continue this real quick. So I came up with the conclusion. Okay, I was sitting in the game room, chilling on the couch. She probably blocked me. Uh-oh. What did you fucking do? What did you do? When you say she, that automatically turns the pot, you know. uh, but I was sitting in the game room today, on the couch, and I was like, "What do we need?" Okay, yeah, I'll get on PlayStation here in a bit. Like, give me like, let me finish up the stream. So I don't know how long this is gonna be. Probably just 30-minute stream, maybe. I was sitting on the game room couch though, and I was like, what kind of dynamics do we need for the podcast? And I was like, I know, I'm not gonna turn this fucking podcast into fucking Fortnite fan base, fucking whatever, or cringe or whatever. But we do need, because like, you know, at the end of the day, me and Spectral, we get along very well. You know, we're never really bantering, fighting about anything. And I feel like that's what we need in the podcast. We need someone who's gonna be like, hey, that's wrong. Your opinion's wrong. Astrobot's a cartoony fucking all you do is jump game. We need somebody like that, okay? We need someone to add like the villain dynamic to the fucking show. And I came up with the conclusion we need some like fucking villain Gen Z dude, okay? Somebody with some bad takes. Maybe. It did, but not too bad, okay? It has to be like a half and half. Like, every once in a while he's like, yeah, you know, fine. But then sometimes he'll be saying like fucking skibbity toilet or something, and just an all-out riot just fucking happens on the episode. So that's what I want to try to do for that. That one's not a guaranteed role I'll be able to find, but if we do, then that'd be awesome. Another person I think that would be good is somebody with some, I guess, like people who can get like a lot of guests on, so somebody who knows a lot of people. Because, you know, we need some like guests, you know. Because like at the end of the day, the Real Gamers podcast, we have gamers in the fucking title, so obviously we talk about games most of the time. And sometimes movies, and world news and all that. But I would like to add some like people that maybe has a little bit of gaming knowledge, but also has some knowledge on other things that, you know, me and Spectral might not know about, you know. Maybe like, oh my god, this rapper did this. Or, oh my god, you know, like fucking... I don't know. You get the point, though. So I am going to try to hopefully find some people like that. I would also like to find some funny people. You know, we need some more humor to the podcast. We still do hopefully have a guest coming on. Preferably around episode 8 or 9. I don't know. Probably one of those. Let's see what else there is. Oh, yeah, and I talked about it on the Half-Life stream a little bit, I think at the beginning, but I was talking about how I kind of just recently fell out of gaming again, and I was like in this weird spot again where I couldn't like sit and be focused on a game for more than like 5 or 10 minutes without just being like, I'm fucking bored. And I was scared it was going to be like 2022 all over again, which, if you guys know, that whole entire year I basically just did not play anything. I mean, outside of like Far Cry 6, maybe some Saints Row 2022, and I think Dying Light 2. Like, I think that's literally the only games I played that year. Which I did beat all of them, but I didn't 100% them though, so I gotta go back and 100% all those games. But yeah, it was a bad year for me, and it was also because I was busy a lot of that year. So maybe that's why too. But I was really worried I just got out of gaming that year, but I forget what it was, but something got me back into gaming again. And I was just like, oh my god, I love it. And then now I'm kind of feeling like it again, but I guess it was a false alarm because, like I said, I played Shadow of War, started my new, well, actually, to tell you the truth, I didn't start a new Shadow of War playthrough the last couple days. I started this playthrough like fucking 6 months ago, and I put like an hour into it in Act 1, and I was like, oh my god, Act 1 just bored the fuck out of me, so I just stopped that playthrough. But then I picked it back up, finished Act 1, and then, got to where I am now. And I semi-roasted another one. Uh-oh. You're really fucking worrying me right now. I'm wondering what football fan you made mad this time. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so it was a false alarm though, because like I said, I've been playing a lot of Shadow of War. I know people's gonna hate on me, but I recently started my Assassin's Creed Valhalla playthrough, which it's not that bad of a game so far. And what was the other thing I was doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna start Resident Evil 2 probably soon, and I'm gonna try to hopefully finish that in like a couple days, because if I remember correctly, Resident Evil 2 is even like 12 hours if you don't fuck around too much. But yeah, that's what I kind of wanted to do, like gaming wise right now. I'm just gonna casually play through Valhalla every couple hours, every once in a while, and I'm gonna try to beat Resident Evil 2 here soon. Hopefully finish up Half-Life 1 on a stream, which I could have done it tonight, but I don't know. I wasn't gonna do it right now, so. And then what was there? There was something else. Oh yeah. We gotta do Half-Life 2 after Half-Life 1, and then like I said, I'm gonna try to hopefully get that Lethal Company documentary done, because it is going to be amazing. I'm worried how people's gonna take that documentary too, because it's like, I know there's gonna be so many people, especially in the comments, that are gonna be like, you just hate Lethal Company, you don't like the game, you should have just refunded your money or got your $10 back. Or people's gonna bitch and complain and say like, oh my god, well you almost played the game for 200 hours, so you shouldn't be complaining that you got your money's worth. And it's not about the money's worth thing, it's more or less about the potential the game had, It's like, I'm not here to be like, oh my god, I'm just here to say what needs to be said. I'm not going to give too much detail right now, because like I said, I want to save it for not the podcast, but the documentary, which is going to be amazing. And to be honest, I don't know how I'm going to do the documentary. I mean, I'm going to obviously have some Lethal Company gameplay in the background of it, but I also kind of want to have some like screenshots and some things like that. So I guess I'm going to try some new editing for it, which is going to be cool. Okay, I'm so confused right now. I'm actually fucking confused right now, because I'm like, where are you freaking roasting these people at? What was I saying? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna get off stream. I gotta see what Spectre's up to right now. I gotta see what he's up to. Maybe watch him play some Shadow of War. Again, guys, I have finally got this dude in the Shadow of War, which is amazing because, well, it's just a 10 out of 10 masterpiece game. I mean, it has its problems, don't get me wrong, but it's just so great. I will never, there will be never a game like that again, unfortunately. Oh, but we got Wonder Woman with the Nemesis system coming out. Nah, I don't see how it'd work, but anyways. Yeah, guys, sorry it's a short stream. For one, I gotta go see what this dude's up to. For two, I don't really have too much to talk about, you know. I want to get on here, just make a couple points and get off. Again, I don't know if I'm going to, oh gosh, sorry. I don't know if I'm going to be, when I'm going to be, like, uploading those videos. I mean, I'm definitely going to be streaming Half-Life 1 probably tomorrow. Probably kind of later, though. But as far as I know right now, I don't know when I'm going to, like, edit those videos and get them out. I mean, it's going to be soon, it's just I don't know when, is what I'm trying to say, because I know I said I was going to come back in, like, 7 days, which technically I did. Technically, I did upload the Half-Life stream, and I plan to do the other one. So, not lying there. Alright, guys, this has been your boy Ghostly with the Real Gamers Live. Wait, actually, whoa. Instead of the Real Gamers Podcast, the Real Gamers Live. I'm so, like, can I not get some claps? Okay, can some people clap for me right there? Like, now on, the Real Gamers Podcast live streams are going to be the Real Gamers Lives, or live, because I don't know why I did not do that before, because I know it probably confuses some people, you know, when they see, like, the Real Gamers Podcast, and it's like, we're on episode 7, but yet there's, like, 16 live episodes. It's like, it does confuse people probably, so I'm gonna have to start doing the Real Gamers Live instead now. But alright guys, it's been your boy Ghostly with the Real Gamers Live.